live now. There should be people looking at us.
Yo!
Hello.
What's
Good
up,
evening.
nerds?
Welcome to
Told you
Inclement
I'd be
Weather,
back.
where we talk about nerd stuff and bullshit and nerd bullshit.
Mostly,
And literal
mostly
bullshit
bullshit.
sometimes.
Yeah, and like I've been talking about Cyberpunk and how absolutely wonderfully glitchy it is. And it's
Well,
so
before you-
bad that Sony is just like, we will get full refunds for the game
Before
on the online store or on retail copies. CD Projekt Red, the people who have made the game, are like, hey, just let us know if you want a refund on it. We'll make sure you get your refund. And like, this is the fucking people who made the game. It's so
well,
fucking
before you go any
amazing.
further, roll your dice.
6.
I rolled a 15.
I got 12. So Rob, me, Allie, Patrick. So Rob gets to go first. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I think that's how
Yeah.
we do it. We do it by whoever's got the highest
and
number.
you do.
Yeah, hello. We're inclement weather here. With rain and men, hallelujah. Also, I told you we'd be back. I was just, just needed to do some stuff. And then now we got friends here. Hooray! But yeah, inclement weather. We talk random bullshit about stuff and things. It's cool.
And things and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, they love it.
So, I guess we'll just go with CD Projekt Red. Apparently it's kind of a glitchy mess, which like it's such a divisive game for like no reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing because like people love the game for the glitches, and also they're like trying to refund there's the other group that's just like, I need to refund this piece of shit game as quickly as possible. And then there are other people who are just like, this is amazing. I would not change anything. It is wonderful. And like, yeah, I was talking earlier, and it's like I laid down a guy and his fucking head exploded like while I was doing a stealth sequence, and like everybody knew what happened while I was being really quiet, but the game fucked me over.
See, that's like pure comedy. Like glitches sometimes happen at like that, which is an inopportune moment, but it still comes out as funny. And just like sometimes it's like Bethesda. You get that one moment where you're just doing a thing, and then comedic timing comes in, and there's
you do
the
that,
fucking joke.
and then you're like,
Mhm.
Like, what in the
that's
goddamn?
yeah.
Excellent soundboarding.
But yeah, people are very like mad about it, and like it's. I think it goes into a whole thing about nerd culture. Really, there's just like, why are you mad? Why are you running?
Well, it's like you could also compare this to when Mass Effect Andromeda came out, and it was so glitchy and nobody liked it at all. And like it's interesting. I don't know really what would separate the two games. Maybe it's like this is so open world that it feels kind of like Skyrim, and then in that case it's like all these glitches are just fun and they're part of the game. But like Mass Effect Andromeda, it's like, people's faces were like glitching during cutscenes, people were
Or
running
people's
weird.
faces just
Like
looked
there
bad.
were like loops and respawns that in there. It was like all sorts of shit, and that was just like a reviled game. But like, Cyberpunk comes out, and it's like now you've got two cults of like, we wanted a quality game, and this is shit, and then it's just like this is amazing.
It is this is shit and this is amazing shit parties.
Yeah, it's like this is so bad it's good. Like,
Yeah, like I don't know. I think people have a hard time with like accepting things as they are. things have to be perfect every time.
Yeah, but like also we should expect that kind of thing to a certain degree, because like the gaming industry is just like continuously expanding, it's continuously getting bigger, and like the consoles and the toys involved are getting more expensive, and the games themselves are amazingly, like, they're not going up in price, but like the expectation is still greater.
Yeah, I haven't had much
Um,
of the issues with Cyberpunk, but that's because I'm playing it on a PC, like what they tested it on, and all the other shit tested it on. So it's not like I'm not having all the PS4, Xbox One problems.
Yeah, but it's like I'm playing it on PC and I'm still seeing a lot. I guess I would probably see more if I was on PS4 or Xbox. And PS4 is like notorious with that game. I think that's the console where it's like most of this shit is like actually going down. And it's like, are you playing it on like, what's the new Xbox?
No, I'm playing on PC.
Oh, you're playing on PC? Okay, gotcha.
Brian is playing on PS.
He's playing on Xbox.
Oh my god, I need to like look at that content. I bet it's fucking incredible.
It's sometimes it gets a little frustrating because it's like,
yeah, that's the glitch city.
Yeah, like
Night City, more
Brian
like
was
Glitch
doing.
City.
Brian did a quest or a mission, whatever, same thing.
No, man, quests and missions are two different things.
He like had to. It's the same thing.
Oh no, I'm with Rob on this one. Like, well, oh, you're.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. But he was glitched in such a way that he couldn't leave the mission area. It wanted him to go outside, and he could not open the door. He couldn't open the door, and the other character, instead of opening the door and letting himself out, he walks through the door, and Brian's just stuck there until he restarts the game.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I remember I got teleported into the ocean, and like I kept reloading, and then I fell back in, and it's like, I'm just gonna swim here forever and ever and ever, and like I had to abandon my car, and like I looked up and I could see through the bottom of the map, like see the city, and I was just stuck underwater. Thinking, the fuck is happening? That's happened to me, but it's only happened in other games, like similar situations have happened, but it's only when I purposely broken the game.
I don't break games.
Question: Are Brian and Sarah gonna be joining us, or are they doing a thing?
They are doing a thing.
They're watching Harry Potter.
They're gonna be insufferable, but in a way that we don't have to watch. So.
Oh, we're just talking about PDA, just like period.
Just them. We love them, but we poke fun at their insufferableness
because they're happy. Because at 8 o'clock at night.
They're.
Yes.
Allie, I swear to fucking Christ.
Actually, having anytime you have a bang after 5 p.m., it's called a felony.
Don't judge me, Pat.
Okay, I had mine before. I had mine at 3 o'clock. I'm good. Or 4 o'clock. I'm good.
Don't judge me, Pat.
Pat, did you just have a bang at 4 o'clock? It's before the 5 o'clock rule, though. Oh, shit. Well, you watch your ass.
Pretty much.
Holy fuck.
I have so many dice, and this isn't even all of mine. God damn it.
I think they're watching the Harry Potter movies, and like I think it's part of like the American Christmas tradition of marathoning Harry Potter, which is like a weird tradition, but it's
I
like
only marathon the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's what I did on. Yep. That was my Thanksgiving because I couldn't travel. Fuck, what the fuck am I gonna watch for Christmas? I'm not traveling.
The Hobbit.
I don't know if I can handle that. I can't do this, Sam. I can't do this, Sam.
You know who could do
I-
it, and you know who did do it for a long time? Bilbo.
Peter Jackson.
He was like, yeah, whatever. I'll go on an adventure. I'll steal stuff. I'll hold on to the ring for like, what was it, like 100 years or something he had the ring, or like 60 or 70 years. And he's like, whatever.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
I just want an Onion article about how Bilbo Baggins disapproves of the story being turned into 3 movies.
I would.
I thought it was absolutely
And then they
dreadful.
try to
Wait, what?
pigeonhole a love story between a dwarf and an elf.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but the way it was done was fucking atrocious. It's just like, he told me a dick joke about and like flirted with me while he did it, and now I'm in love with him. And like these characters have 3 lines of dialogue between the two of them over the course of 2 movies, and that's our love story.
Basically.
Isn't that how love works?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I feel like.
What is this,
like
Tinder?
Those movies are okay. Like I feel like they kind of diverge from the source material like way too much.
Yeah,
but
well,
I think they're okay. I think they got a little weird, but
well, I liked some of the things they did aesthetically, and I loved what they did with the dwarves. But like, it's like all the CGI orcs and elves and like armies were horribly done, and like then you have a bunch of shoehorned bullshit, and it's like Desolation of Smog's like fight scheme between the dwarves and Smog was like, it was ultra filler, ultra cheese, ultra CGI abominations. Just like there's this giant statue of gold at the end that looks like, fucking like the CGI goop from like an early 2000s like TV special, and it just fucking like
it's looking
coops
like
all over
something off
Smog,
of
and then he
fucking.
flies away, and he's like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna go burn that human town. And it's like the dwarves are like, okay, have fun, we fucking hate those people. Like,
Apparently,
Wait a
stream.
second. What is that show that was like? It was like on Toonami reboot. There's CGI
Reboot.
like that.
yes, like it's so bad. I mean, I loved Reboot at the time, but like, fuck.
I mean, we didn't know what 3D could do.
We didn't know what
CGI could do.
could be. Yeah. And then there's also like, Gollum probably didn't come out long after that. But then like, I mean, even just comparing like the orcs and
Hang on.
the CGI between the
You just said Gollum. Has everyone seen the deep fake where Gollum sings "Nothing Compares to You"?
No, what?
No.
It's glorious.
Yes.
It's glorious. There's a deep. He's singing it about the ring, obviously, because it's his precious. And so some of the words are changed, and it sounds like Gollum singing "Nothing Compares to You." And
What the
it's
fuck?
great. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
So if you get a chance,
It's
look that up on YouTube, guys. Check it out.
Do you want to like
Yeah, I
link
can
it
do that. Hang on.
to the chat?
Oh, do we have
Yeah,
anybody
we got a
in the
couple.
chat right now?
Oh, really?
What's
Stream
up,
chat also
No.
agrees that
What's up,
Stream chat
nerds?
also agrees that Brian and Sarah are insufferable.
her.
Oh man, Cyberpunk got cyber dunked.
There we go. I just linked it
Okay.
in the stream chat for everyone in stream chat, and then I'll link it in this Skype chat too for you guys that are here.
Dude, fuck yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out later.
It's a thing,
Yeah.
man. It's a thing.
Well, it's like the first Hobbit movie was okay, and then Desolation of Smog was kind of like, okay, I'll give you like a C for that one, and then it's like Battle of the Five Armies comes out, and it's like, this is I'm uncomfortable by how bad this movie, or with how bad this movie is, and like Dane Ironfoot shows up and he's fucking cool, but it's like there's a bunch of CGI bullshit, and it's like we're gonna somehow turn this one battle
Hey,
into as big of a deal
Hey,
as the
Rob.
Battle of Minas Tirith.
Looks like Stream Chat's trying to get
Yeah.
banned.
Oh, speaking of them trying to get
Oh
banned.
God, they're saying the magic no words.
Apparently, like in the context in which they are doing it, which is like goofy banter. No, you're not gonna get in trouble for that. It's basically just like harassment.
We'll get in trouble.
And it's just like calling someone an incel, but like being like really
Derogatory.
like and trying to like really.
I feel like we're gonna get banned for just having this conversation.
One of them in Stream
No, we're
Chat
not
just
gonna
said
get banned
that,
for this.
that
We'll be
they're gonna
fine.
make
Okay,
it
cool.
harassment.
I mean, Charlie, come on.
I fucking knew it was Charlie. Holy shit.
It's always fucking Charlie.
So edgy.
If it's not Charlie's
So
Brian,
edgy.
God.
Wait, what?
So edgy.
like Charlie and Brian are like chaos, pure chaos.
The chaos siblings. Who's up in the
I
initiative?
guess it would be me next,
Oh.
unless Rob wants to continue talking about some Cyberpunk, some CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, like Cyberpunk. I am fine with the game. And I guess some people will be like, I don't know. Some people are just like, they take things way to heart too easily. So it's like, anything that is an offense is an offense to them. Like anything that goes wrong with any kind of overhyped anything is that they'll be a little overzealous. I mean, I get why they would pull it from the store, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like they could have kept working on the game. Maybe give out refunds, but I mean, like to pull it from the store is like, I don't know. That's a pretty harsh thing to do.
They're giving away refunds
Maybe it
too.
never should have been released on like the previous generation of consoles, because like, I mean, if it's struggling to perform on these to begin with, and they're just like, hey, we'll pull it from the stores. I mean, maybe it shouldn't have been released from the get-go. Or maybe this is some big corpo plot to make people buy the game, and then they'll fucking refund whoever thinks to ask, but they won't cover anybody who doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't know.
I think the problem was the fans. The fans were like, just release it. It'll be okay. Just release it. You don't have to delay it because it's had like 70 delays, and it's like, do you want them to give you the best product they can, or do you want them to just
Rob,
release
so
it?
all the fans are like, yeah, just release it. We're gonna love it. But then all the fans are like, and they're like, no, we don't actually like it because you didn't finish it. And it's like having your cake and eating it too.
I'm wondering if they released it because they were like, yeah, this is ready. Or like they were like, Jesus Christ, these fans are going fucking apeshit. We better just fucking release this thing.
Yeah, it's just...
Who knows? It could be either. Honestly, it could be either.
It seemed to me that they really wanted to take their time with it, and then like, that like something compelled them to like release it. And it was probably zealous fans, but it's just like, I'm so used to gaming companies just like releasing half-finished products at this point. Like,
yeah,
Rome Total, which was.
I mean, one of the things that I know pushed them was they already delayed by a year, and so fans are just like, hey guys, you already delayed once, don't do it again. And they're like, well, I guess we're not allowed to do it again.
Maybe this is the benefit of DLC.
No,
though. Like you, like okay, we have our initial product. and we want to spend time working on content, but like we're not there yet. So like we'll release what we have, package it nicely, and then we'll charge extra if people want to continue taking part in the game as we continue working on this thing.
Well, that's like I was gonna just mention DLC. Like I remember back in the day when DLC was first like becoming a thing, and I hate it. I still hate it, and it's like, dude, just release the full game. Don't like release the game and then be like,
Yeah.
hey, we're also gonna do some other stuff, but you're gonna have to pay extra money for it. It's like, dude, figure out what you're gonna do
Yeah.
with the game. Release the whole game. Let me play the game and be done with it. And then it's become this whole, DLC's almost just made it become games as a service. And it's become so ingrained now that people are just like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I pay for the whole game, but I'm only paying for 70% of the game. I have to pay, even more than full price for the rest of it. And then like, I just don't want this whole thing, like what Cyberpunk has become, to become the next, oh well, this is just how it is now.
Yeah.
You buy the game when it comes out and it's super buggy. It'll get fixed at some point, but it's like, just like, you keep pushing it and you keep pushing it, and like, it's just, you keep taking it and you keep taking it.
Yeah. That's
Well, it's
like
like maybe,
my. Oh, go.
well, it's like maybe maybe that was like it's like essential to like put like develop a better game like initially, but then it's like if I start having too much content and I still want to keep making this like beast of a fucking game, I think I could actually justify like needing to split this up into like additional expansions, and it's like,
Sure,
hey, we're putting in like
I
work on
completely
this fucking thing.
understand that. It's when like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, do you want to pay $10.99 for an extra skin? No, just put it in the fucking game.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
that.
it's like that, that's atrocious.
Fallout,
Or
yeah,
don't even get me started
sorry.
on
Yeah, I was gonna mention Fallout 3
yeah.
because the basically it gave you a whole new world to work with in each iteration. You got a whole map, a whole new game that is just built onto the game that's already.
Which is cool. Which
Yeah.
is like fine and
But
awesome.
but you could not continue playing after the epilogue of the main story unless you picked up Broken Steel.
Yeah, that's
Now
freaking
that
true.
that
And then
looks
hang
like
on.
cheap bloated. It's like, yeah, you can keep playing after the main game if you buy the DLC. But I also love Broken Steel as a DLC. It's fucking wonderful. It's like you take the fight to the Enclave. It's sick. Like it's fucking
Don't even get
sick.
me started on
Yeah.
EA and like their whole loot box thing with like FIFA and NHL and some of the other games,
Oh
and like it's just
God.
like, oh my
Everything.
god, it's
They got
that.
so
Yeah.
stupid and so bad, and like they're being sued in Europe for it, and like it's just like, it's just like the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I refuse. Like I play FIFA a lot actually because I enjoy soccer, and I play NHL a lot because I enjoy that. But like when I do those modes, I don't pay any money for them. Like I just whatever I get, and I play it that way. And like, yeah, am I way behind everyone else? Yeah, but also I can go out and buy food tomorrow. Peasants.
Yeah,
I'd
basically.
rather spend my money on
I
food than
mean,
on hockey players. They get enough money already.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Also, they just announced that it looks like the NHL's on track for a 56 game season starting in January, so that's exciting that they have come to an agreement. So I can watch some hockey.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
what
looking forward to
that
that.
means.
It's like, is this a good thing?
I know Rob's like, I don't care about sports.
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't care
but
about sports,
but
but hockey
Rob,
is
I
nice.
I care about the cultural
but
impact
Rob,
of this. Like,
I like when I have time to watch him, but I have too much other stuff that I want to do, so I can't really
now
get
Rob,
down
what
and watch him.
about
it just doesn't. Yeah.
esports?
I like it's the same thing.
But
I don't
there's an
really
E in front of it.
have. I don't really have time to watch them.
Fucking got him. Like shit.
Like it, if I had time to like get into them or know exactly when to start watching them, maybe I'd care. But I don't care about esports either.
You know,
Not that I don't care about them. It's just that I don't like. I got stuff to do, man.
I just like stuff that's interactive. Like, and I guess on a TV show and a drama, it's different because like it's like I'm reading a book almost. But like, I don't know, watching an actual game, like whether it's esports or regular sports, just doesn't grab me the same way. I don't feel like an active participant in it, or I'm like gaining.
I just don't like commercials. When they interrupt the whole thing with the commercial, I'm just like,
that's kind of like,
when I say a commercial, I mean like 50 commercials.
So I'm gonna
and
burn Hulu to the ground. Hulu, please sponsor us. But like also I'm really enjoying Animaniacs, and I'm beginning to notice I don't think that they put commercials over their original content or like really short episodes. So like Adventure Time is
Also,
good, and Animaniacs
Rob
mentions
commercials, and it's
Patrick.
like, well, that's the good thing about watching soccer is
if you're gonna tell me to watch
there are
Letterkenny,
no
I'm not going to.
commercials.
No, I was gonna say, dude, don't you have my Hulu? I don't. I pay for the no commercials, man. Just sign into my
That
Hulu.
explains it. Wait, hold
Just-
on. No, I was using. Well, maybe my ex did have like no commercials enabled, but yeah, for a while I was using my ex's, and I felt like I had commercials on everything except Animaniacs and Adventure Time.
Dude, just sign into my Hulu, man, because
I'm
I
in
pay
your
to
Hulu.
not. Okay,
I reached
pay
out
to
to you
not
because I've
have
been signed into my
commercials.
exes. I'm like, not messaging that bitch. So like, I'm just like, hey, Allie.
Just
Okay, I'm
hey,
like, you just asked me for the password a little
Patrick,
while ago.
just
Come on.
watch Letterkenny
Yeah.
so you'll
Well,
understand when I go you what I mean. When I
Wait, what? When you
Exactly.
go,
Exactly.
what's happening?
Letterkenny is what's
Yeah.
happening.
Oh.
We're Letterkenny in.
I mean,
I've
Such a fucking
decided that I
good
can only
show.
do adult animation and kids animation, and that's basically it as far as studios and like I guess.
It's so good.
Oh
I'm
my
watching
god.
an assload of anime, but
Yeah, I mean,
I'm catching up on Boruto. I like Boruto better than Naruto.
is that controversial in the Naruto community?
I don't fucking
Yes.
know.
Probably.
I
Everything's
thought
controversial. Like,
I thought you
come
were getting I thought you were getting ready to come out as a Naruto fan, like on the channel.
I like Naruto in the sense that it's like got pretty excellent world building. That's like,
The fight choreography looks fucking sick.
oh
on.
yeah, the fight scene stuff. There's sometimes I get
that's
down and
why
dirty with that. I'm
everybody.
like, man,
Well, it's like
That's why.
I watched the guys who did the Kingsman fight scenes talk about like where they drew inspiration from, and one of their bits was just like, check out this fucking Kakashi versus Obito fight sequence, and I watched it. It was fucking jaw dropping.
That's
It was
why
so good.
Oh yeah, that
everybody
shit's
should
awesome.
watch Into the Badlands because it has the best fight sequences of a TV show.
oh, it does have good fight sequences,
Yes, it
doesn't
has
it?
amazing.
Into
It's
the
a really good
Badlands.
show.
I was really upset that
It's
they canceled it after the third season because, like, I feel like the third season had closure, but also like left a whole bunch of stuff open. That's like, holy shit, the fourth season could be awesome. But they were like,
Was it I mean, I remember I had trouble staying invested in the show, and I can't quite remember why. I think maybe it should have been focusing on what's the main character's name again?
what, Sunny in Into the Badlands? Sunny?
Yeah, yeah. Sonny was the shit.
I
And I
love.
fucking loved him. The
Oh
kid
yeah,
got on
yeah.
my
The kid,
nerves. Like,
yeah. MK, but Baji was my. I loved Baji. Baji was. Yeah, Nick
Nick
oh,
Frost character.
they messed with that one girl's hair, and then after they did that, I was like,
What?
that one lady that she was like the Cersei of the show.
Oh, she was fine.
Are you talking about the widow?
She had like,
Are you talking about the widow,
huh?
or are you talking about Lydia?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Lydia,
Lydia
right?
was the first Baron's was Quinn's wife, and
Oh
then the
yeah, then the
widow
widow.
was red
Yeah.
hair, or as Baji called her, Flea.
Yeah, she had that red
Flea.
hair, and like in the first couple seasons, or maybe just the first season, her hair was freaking fabulous. Like, whoa! Like,
All right,
hold up.
guys,
Whatever you're doing
we
with your hair
found
right
we
now,
found
I'm
Rob's
into
thing.
it.
We found it.
We've found Rob's thing multiple
We
times
keep-
over,
we
guys.
keep
We
finding
keep
my thing.
finding
Thing
Rob's
is
thing.
everything.
Redheads?
Was
Am I
hey
in the redheads?
hey
Yes. Am I
hey
in the
Rob?
brunettes? Yeah. Am I in the
Hey
blondes?
Rob.
Yeah. Pink hair?
Hey Rob.
Pink hair, don't care.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Not you. You're a different kind of redhead.
but
In
no,
that you're male.
the fight sequence
What's Rob's type?
the
Robbie?
fight sequences
Robbie.
in
What's my
Into the
type?
Badlands
All of them.
are
No, just basically that lady from Into the
yeah.
Badlands.
The widow was pretty
Like her
sick.
hair
The
was.
widow was pretty sick.
She was awesome.
Oh, the widow. I thought we were talking about the blonde-haired chick, the one who becomes like the Baron's wife.
Spoilers. Oh, she didn't last that long.
Oh,
Mm.
fuck, I can't remember her name.
She didn't last that long.
At this point, it's probably been 2 years since I watched the show.
Yeah, it's been a while. I just know that I love the widow because she was sick.
I want to steal the absolute fucking shit out of that setting now, because it was really well done. It's just like, here's a bunch of southern plantations and like, regions that have been converted into feudal states, and big plantation houses with like fucking samurai walking out of them. Basically, it was fucking sick.
Fucking that setting was like awesome. I think that was
Yeah.
my favorite part about the show, aside from the widow, because obviously,
Yeah, she was a bad bitch. Now I remember.
Yeah, she was like what they call a bad bitch.
She was that.
I am how you say it, bad the bitch.
But she was.
Yeah, I remember the intro episode for her too, and she went to like a metal bar, and there were fucking like chicks with like metal plated like chest plates. They looked like they were either bikinis or it was just straight up like, here's a bunch of sheet metal over my chest, and they had like grinders that they were like shooting sparks off of, and it was just like, this is a fucking vibe right here. And then like the widow just like aced a bunch of guys in that bar while the like chicks were still grinding metal on their chests.
That is, in fact,
Allie is just like,
Is in fact a
I
mood.
mean, yeah.
Allie's sitting.
Singe those titties.
But I guess we segued.
I'm just over here being
I guess we
fidgety,
segued
so.
into me with the whole Badlands thing, but
With redheads,
yes,
yeah.
with red. But also, I guess to keep on that theme, what's your favorite TV show of all time? Gotta pick one. Can't be two, can't be three, can't be like, oh, this one or this one. One TV show.
Fuck, that's the hardest fucking question you could have asked me. Except you could ask me. Man, you could ask me anything else.
Maybe we'll go with Allie or Patrick first.
Oh God, not me. Pat, you go.
Okay, I'll go.
I got this.
So there's a bunch that I like, and the one that's coming to mind right now, at least, I gotta go with fucking Avatar. Not Korra, Last Airbender. As much as I enjoyed Korra on my rewatch. I mean, Airbender is really interesting because it's a kids show, but it deals with like these really complex topics, and I don't know. I need some more time before I go back and rewatch it again. But it starts off as this like fun little kids romp, and then it's just like, we're gonna start getting into nationalism. We're gonna start getting into maybe not even gender roles, but like definitely feminism, and also like a lot of like racism, and war, just a lot of serious topics. But it manages to deliver all of this with the charm of a kids show. And what I really respect about it is that it even-handedly deals with all of these nations. There's never just good guys and bad guys. From the get-go, you know that the Earth Kingdom is fucked up in a lot of ways, but also they're on our side. You suspect that the Fire Nation is always evil, but then you start to dive into it, and it's like, it's not the Fire Nation that's evil, it's the propaganda machine that's driving it. And it's the Fire Lord that's controlling all of it and who wants to assert his dominance and rule the world. It's not the people of the Fire Nation that are the problem. And yet you have you spend all this time like building them up as the bad guys, and you have them be extremely three-dimensional, because like, firebenders, they have all these aspects of them, like, ambition, energy, dominance, but they also bring like warmth and the positive sides of ambition into the mix. It's not like Harry Potter in that like you have like a bunch of two-dimensional houses. Like Gryffindor always gets painted as the good guy in the books themselves. Slytherin always gets painted as the bad guys. Ravenclaw is just like the book nerds over there that we like, but we don't really talk to. And Hufflepuff is a bunch of like fucking like simple-minded like garden keepers, and that's it. Like that's pretty much how they treat Hufflepuff. It's like they're dumb, don't worry about them. But like Avatar,
Ravenclaw for life.
Yeah, and I'm a Hufflepuff, so I take that shit personally. It's like, yeah, I love that so much about.
I don't know what I am because I never really got into Harry Potter.
Yeah, well, it's like at this point, don't like,
don't.
You don't have to. Just
fuck it. Like
Gryffindor's the courage guys. They don't back down from nothing. Slytherin's a bunch of weirdos who are all about like.
They're a bunch of
They're capitalists. Oh,
probably.
Shit.
Probs.
No, they're more like aristocracy. They're
Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah.
Aristocrats.
Yeah, they're the like super prideful.
Slytherin is that old money.
Yeah, basically that. Old money.
The number of times I drop this thing is why this is not a live blade butterfly knife.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, which I had to tell myself that earlier. I was like, she's fine. It's not gonna hurt.
It is not a live blade. It doesn't have an edge.
Avatar
fidgeting.
Avatar just respects the absolute fuck out of its world and its viewers. Like it's trying to teach something, and it doesn't really dumb shit down. And I really appreciate it.
And it doesn't like beat you over the head with it either.
Yeah, and it's an excellent nerd horoscope system because, again, Harry Potter, it's just like, oh, you're a Hufflepuff herder. It's just like, when you get older, you see the benefits of Hufflepuff. When you're a kid, you're just like, oh, Hufflepuff's dumb. Why do I want to be them? But then it's like, I mean, you could be an earthbender. You could be a firebender. You could be an airbender.
Now,
you could be a waterbender.
Patrick.
None of these things is inherently bad.
Stream Chat says that Hufflepuff is the stoners of the wizarding world because their commons room is next to the kitchen, and they specialize in herbology. Put two and two together.
That is the meme. That is the meme. The meme is that Hufflepuffs are. How have you not heard that Hufflepuffs are the stoners?
This is just a new one by me, but I fucking love it.
Yeah, no.
I think I might have to go over for Team Hufflepuff.
Their house, their quarters are right next to the kitchens. The head of the house is the herbology teacher.
Yeah,
it's literally Hufflepuff.
You're a stoner, aren't you?
That is the meme.
Like Ravenclaw.
Also, Pat, like you can talk.
Don't you judge me?
No judgment.
So,
just pointing out facts.
got Avatar. Allie or Rob?
Oh God. Does this have to be like a traditional TV show?
Just say Letterkenny and get it over with, okay?
No, because if
it doesn't have to be.
If it doesn't have to be a TV show, I'm gonna say fucking Critical Role, man, because that is like number one my favorite shit in the world. I'm rewatching campaign 1 right now from the beginning, and like between the world building, the narrative arcs and storytelling, the way that the cast gets into their characters and like
Hey, can I
no
tell you
better
guys a
acting
secret?
ever. Yeah.
I've never watched a full episode.
That's okay. They're like 5
I
hours
know.
each. So
My attention span
like,
doesn't last that
I
long.
highly
Why?
recommend it at some point in time because they're fucking badass. But
What?
Robbie, when are you gonna watch it?
I mean, probably
You
won't.
gotta
I
gotta
do?
watch Critical Role. You gotta watch
Oh, I
Critical
do.
Role.
I didn't know it was that important.
It's the letter
Oh.
Kenny.
yeah,
Okay.
he's getting back at us because of Letterkenny.
You.
But no, like Critical
Let
Role
me-
by far.
Let me preface this. What would be my favorite TV show? Just like, if it would have kept going like season 1, Heroes. Freaking
Okay.
Heroes. Season 1 Heroes was the best that normal regular TV has ever, but before Netflix took over the world, before HBO had all its great shows during the fucking Game of Thrones shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, Heroes was only supposed to be one season. It was supposed to be a like one season tells the entire story end, but then it got renewed by the freaking network and they had to make a season
What do we
2.
do here, guys?
and there's the whole writer strike thing at the same time. So like,
Yeah,
basically,
Writer's
it was
Strike
just like,
totally fucked up the second season.
yeah,
But the second season shouldn't have
third,
even
fourth.
happened.
I never watched it.
Yeah, like
actually.
if season 1 of Heroes was the complete thing, that would be my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit, this is so hard because like there's so many good shows out there, and I want to just talk about them all, but I can't like pick. I like Daredevil. I
The
like
Netflix
Daredevil.
one?
Okay. I adore Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix, you fucked up by not being able to negotiate with Disney over that shit. Or, hey, Disney, take the writers and just put it on Disney Plus. I need Daredevil in my life.
Consolation prize. Charlie Cox might be in a Daredevil movie in the future. They are.
I thought it was Charlie Cox was going to be Daredevil in a Spider-Man movie in the future.
But even that is
way.
tying in and possibly allowing Charlie to continue being Daredevil. That's the important thing. He's so good.
He was so
I don't know,
good.
guys. I think
what
Ben
I really
Affleck
like.
did it better.
Get the fuck out of here. that was synchronized right there. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the
But no, between Charlie Cox and then Deborah Ann Wolf as God, I fucking
let me
love
tell you
her.
about her.
I love her.
She's so tall. She's
Hey,
so tall.
hey, Allie and Patrick. Hey, Allie and
Another
Patrick.
one of
We
Robbie's
found Rob's
things.
thing.
Yeah.
Found another one of those things.
You gotta.
She is so tall, and I'm just like,
she's wonderful. Also, she's a D&D nerd,
incredible.
and that
she does
makes me so
D&D.
happy.
I love her more than
Who is this?
words can say.
Deborah
She
Ann
plays
Wolf.
what's her
Deborah
name in the
Wolf,
show? I don't remember. It's been so long.
Her.
Oh,
I
she
can't
played.
remember her
She
name
played.
in the show. She
Karen
played
Page.
some. I think, yeah. And
Launch it, right?
Yes, she's so good in
she
that
also
show.
played something in HBO's True Blood way back when.
Yeah, this is.
I just want to play D&D
I
with
think
her.
she
Because
is.
she's played D&D with fucking Joe Manganiello too. Because that was like
Cox is supposed to be a really big D&D nerd too. Actually,
he
I
is.
think.
Uh-huh. Yep,
That's
he
amazing.
is.
God damn it! Why are they so
Also,
cool?
I fucking love how many celebrities are coming out and being like, dude, no, for real, D&D is awesome. Cause that's just like, yeah, no fucking shit. Like, your professional career is playing a character.
You are
Obviously,
basically
at
doing
some
D&D.
point in
You just
time,
need to.
D&D is gonna be in their lives. But like, that just
Yeah.
makes me so happy.
But
I love that
back
D&D
to
is not in the
back to Daredevil.
shadows.
Like, let me tell you, what was that? There was one fight scene that really like solidified that show for me, where Daredevil is fighting in that hallway, trying to save that kid, but he's fighting in the hallway, and the whole scene is just like looks like I don't know if it is, but it looks like it's done in one shot.
One take, yeah. No, it's
It
Yeah.
looked like
incredible.
it was in one take. I don't know if it was, because movie magic is crazy, but that fight scene where he's just like beating the crap out of dudes in a hallway,
It was a
and like
biker gang, yeah.
the
Hmm.
way that he was fighting was incredible. He fought like a freaking like a wrestler, like a boxer, oh my god. And that scene, like in my mind, is probably the best fight scene. I think in anything, including anime. Like it's better than because anime goes over the top, you know.
Hmm.
But
Well,
that was
I think
like you could feel how tired he was getting during those takes, and he was
Hmm.
still going, and they did such a good job of making it seem like he was impacting them in a hard way. Like I
Hmm.
don't know if you
Mm-hmm.
guys have seen it, but Iron Fist
Mm.
season 1, the choreography and the fighting, they look like they were just dancing.
That
yeah, I think I had trouble getting
yeah, I had
into Iron Fist.
trouble with it
And
too.
like I yeah,
Yeah,
I
the,
so
think
like
everyone had
Although
trouble
although the
getting
one
into Iron
episode,
Fist.
although
yeah.
Like,
Well,
the
let's
I
be
heard
one
good things about
honest.
season 2, but it's like season 1 was just
the one
historic and like
It's because no one
dude,
knew who the character
the
was.
one or couple
yeah.
episodes
yeah,
Well,
that
of
and
that
the
show
war.
that the RZA directed were pretty good. Like when he was directing a couple episodes, those episodes were definitely a little bit better than the rest, I thought.
yeah.
Hmm.
Dude, Rob is making me want to rewatch Daredevil. It's like I think the one shot fight, like there was like one like that in season 1, and then in season 2 they did the same thing, but it was like bigger scale, like more dudes, like that kind of thing. And then I think they also did it. They might have done it in Punisher as well, like when he's in that cell block. But like that might have been more than one take. But I don't know, those shows in like hallway fight scenes, fucking brutal and awesome.
Yeah, I think that might be my favorite show. Also, he's he's disabled, so
Oh, hell yeah.
come
I'm just
on,
kind of yeah.
I come on, I'm in a wheelchair. Come on, like put two and two together. There you go. I also like the X-Men, but that's not the point. We're not getting into the X-Men. We're talking about what my favorite show is.
Yeah.
God,
So you're
it's
going with
so hard.
Daredevil? Is that your final answer?
It's uh, oh god, I want to talk about Adventure Time and like how that's a kid show, but
It's
god
so
damn, it gets emotionally
It does.
devastating. Like you start
it's
Hmm.
trippy
watching
as
like
it is.
that first season, you're just like, oh, it's just a kid show where they go
Nope.
and run around and do fun stuff, blah blah
All of a
blah, and
sudden,
then you're still watching it. Season 2 comes along, you're like, yeah, it's the same vibe, it's the same thing, and then season 3 comes around, they're like, hey, you know what? This is gonna get real heavy.
real quick.
And I think my
Here's
favorite,
all of our LSD episodes.
oh, that one LSD episode where they like got they were worms and they got eaten by a bird who got eaten by another thing and another thing. God, I was like tripped out from that one. That one
I
fucked
remember
me
there
up.
was like I remember there was a villains team up episode, and like a monster grabbed Lemon Grab and just like squeezed all of the juice out of him, and he was like flailing and screaming, and the lemon juice was just like his head was shriveling as the lemon juice kept like shooting out of the top of his head, and I was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" It was so uncomfortable.
This is a good show.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing. One of the Lemon Grab episodes where it was like that lemon kid, whatever his name was. I can't remember. Lemon Hope, Lemon something or another.
It wasn't Lemon Grab. It was like another lemon dude.
Yeah, it's like a little lemon boy who was like not really into the Lemon Grab's
Lemon Hope.
weirdness. He like
I
played
feel like I
a,
vaguely remember this, but I don't remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
he played like a little.
His name
flute
is
or
Lemon-
something,
Lemon Hope.
and then like
Oh, yeah.
Lemon Hope.
Lemon Hope.
God, that episode. Those few episodes with him were like literally emotionally devastating. Like he's sitting in the freaking dungeon of Lemon Grab's castle, and like he's shunned by all the other Lemon Grabs. All he wants to do is like be chill, hang out, maybe be a stoner bro. I'm not sure about that one, but he just sits there and plays this little flute, little harp. I don't know what he plays, but he plays a little thing, and like Princess Bubblegum saves him, but then he's like, I want to go on my own and do my own thing because I don't want to have to live up to expectations that from Princess Bubblegum, and I also don't want to hang out with Lemon Grabs anymore. And then he just like goes on a journey, and he like goes on a journey to try to like find himself, and like it goes through his entire life, and then at the end he comes back home. I know it's spoilers, but it's no episode. But he like eventually
We
comes
are
back
not
home and
a
he's old and
spoiler
he's
free
like,
zone. Come
God.
on, guys.
there's like a
I think it's been long enough.
Yes.
Well, some stuff in Adventure Time.
Well, my favorite
we already
TV
have the last
show.
episode. You ain't,
And
My
the
favorite TV
Mandalorian.
show.
we're gonna get to the
My favorite
Mandalorian.
TV show. Everyone already knows all the spoilers too. So
But what happened? I don't
Aqua
know.
Teen Hunger Force.
go ahead, Rob.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. What? Okay, that would be
No,
Rob's
we wanted
aesthetic.
to-
You and your fourth dimension. We have 5,000. I love them. I love the Million X.
Oh dear God.
So
But-
dumb.
But like yeah, so like Princess Bubblegum starts singing this song about Lemon Hope, and it fucking makes me want to cry. But I think one of the coolest things is like when Ron Perlman played the Lich for a minute, and he like talks about like in the beginning there was nothing, and before time and before all that there was monsters, and it's like, whoa, man.
Man, I gotta check that shit out again. Like I remember a Lich King scene, and like I was like, that's it. Like this is all we're gonna do. But like he's a big,
like
Prismo.
Yeah.
he was like in that whole season. He was like, if you were looking for him, you see him fucking everywhere, and it
Mhm.
fucks you up if you start looking for that fucking snail that he like compels or whatever. That snail is fucking everywhere, and you can see him just like watching everything that as it unfolds. It's fucking crazy.
That's awesome.
That was Adventure Time was the go-to show to watch when I was in grad school, and like we were doing our in-person classes like once a month. I would sleep on my friend's couch in Chicago, and after classes were done, I would like get to his place and we would just fucking turn that shit on for hours and just drink and talk about bullshit and watch that until we passed out. Like, it was the best. Such a good
Yeah.
show.
I guess Daredevil's gonna have to win it. Like, there are so many good shows that I really enjoy, but I think Daredevil definitely is the one I'm gonna have to go to.
I could have said Firefly for mine, but like Firefly does not age well. Like,
So
I'm being really honest.
we've got
Hey, it ages so much better than The Guild. Do not rewatch The Guild.
I never watched The Guild in the first place, so I guess I'm
Keep it
racist.
that way.
So we've got
Keep it
we've
that
got
way. It did not age
Robbie's
well.
not allowed to read Harry Potter at this point or get into Harry Potter, and I'm
We've
not allowed
got-
to try and get into the Guild.
we've got
I used
You
to
don't want to
love-
even try to get
I
into The
used
Guild.
to love the Guild.
I fucking loved that show, and I did try to rewatch it not too long ago, and it did not age well at all.
It was.
It is unwatchable.
It's almost.
Brian,
My
Probably
dick
not.
fell off.
oh shit, he showed up. Yeah.
and then he's gone. Anyway,
And
what were you
then-
saying?
He said my dick fell off.
But yeah, no, The Guild is legitimately unwatchable. It's
So
bad.
It's problematic.
It's fully problematic and cringe and just
So
no.
guys, we have Avatar, we have
Did you guys ever watch The Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
How'd you feel about The Big Bang Theory?
I don't think it was as horrible as some people made it out to be,
Hey, you're probably right. I've never seen it, so.
but at the same time, like, it's not as good as other people made it out to be.
That sounds like a very diplomatic answer because it sounded like
It's
absolutely
Here's
fucking
a
trash TV show.
non-diplomatic answer. I fucking hated that show.
Yeah, like it's like if
Like
you're a consummate
pseudo
nerd,
fake
it's like, fuck
science
this thing.
bullshit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at us, we're nerds, aren't we all nerds? Nerds. It's like
I'm gonna go play
Go,
D&D.
go.
Yeah,
you
like
guys-
it's
you guys are basically fucking supermodels. Like each one of you, none of you is like, you guys ain't gonna have a problem. Like I don't know, just freaking
yeah.
crazy.
It was very average in my mind. Like,
Average in my mind sometimes is like garbage. So
mhm.
I don't know. I don't freaking know.
what?
Hey, Robbie, it's your turn. Talk about your favorite shit. We just all of
Yeah.
us did.
The first thing that comes to mind, which I guess makes it my favorite show because it's the first thing that comes to mind. A close second is The Wire, but
Wire was solid, but
but
definitely.
I guess first for me would have to be Turn.
Mm-mm.
And that
Okay.
shows
I
that
don't
shows
think
my
I've seen that
jam.
one.
It's spoiler alert. Everybody already knows what happens because we're living in it now. So I mean,
Oh my God! Did the Americans win?
I think they did. I think they did.
That's awesome.
You sound so sure
I
of
think
that
they
fact.
did. No, I absolutely love Turn. The music in it is great. All of the intricacies in it is great. The spiring is great. And it's not completely like 100% true to source because no TV show ever is, but like I felt like they did a good job of like keeping the facts in there, but they also, everybody takes liberties, but they also had, a lot of good stuff in there that like is something that didn't get talked about a lot, and like it was really interesting and lots of intrigue and lots of fun stuff. And Turn was my jam. I was like really sad when it ended, but I was like, well, yeah, it has to end, dumbass. The war's not still happening.
What if the revolution lasted
Yeah.
forever?
But no, Turn is a great show, and everybody should watch it. It's about the cult perspiring in the American Revolution, and they do really well with all the period stuff and keeping it period accurate and all that. Allie, shut the hell up.
I'm laughing at Brian. I'm sorry. I'm not
Brian's
laughing
not
at
here.
you.
What are we talking about?
Brian
I'm getting
is
my nose
here.
picked by not my
No.
hands.
Look, everybody has a kink, bro. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm not ashamed of it. That's just what she's laughing at.
Well,
That and you
Oh,
said
so
period as soon as
it
they
is-
got
Yeah.
on, so like
whoops.
period.
But
Like, hey, it's a really good period
Yeah.
piece, you know.
Turn is an excellent show, but yeah, I guess we'll move on because there's a nose picking thing and other shit happening. So
Yeah. No. Turn is a great show. Ignore Brian because he's being a Brian.
That's
You guys
also,
ever
real
watch
quick
Another
before we
Period?
do that, I want to let everybody know that when we rolled our d20s for tonight, I rolled with this brand new dice that Rob got me for Christmas. Cause
Woo!
It's for Christmas and you
Hey!
shouldn't have
Rob-
opened it yet.
Yeah, it's
I
the
used
Almora dice
yeah,
brand.
we've got our own brand of Almora dice that Rob created. That's a
Rob created.
I
didn't
can't
create
open
them, I
mine
found them.
until Christmas.
I used it.
Oh yeah, no, we're all heathens here. Who
It's
gives
holidays.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't have to
Christmas
wait till
itself is very
Christmas.
But
You
I
can just
used
get
it. I
give
used
shit.
it. Thank you, Rob. I'm sure everybody else says thank you as well.
a shit?
Yeah,
Yes.
He got us.
I can't wait to use mine.
I just broke my
can't
toe with it.
Bust them out
Oh,
yet.
hey. Well, while we've got Brian and Sarah, thank you for the like ginormous fucking dice bag.
Yeah.
I feel like the perfect like Laura Bailey right now. I can fit so many dice in here, and I can also use it as a weapon, and it makes me happy. Kills people. And it's so large. It's as large as my
Off
fucking
screen.
head.
Kill
Do
people.
you see this shit? It is so fucking large.
tie like a
It's
rope
so
to the end of
fucking
it.
goofy.
Use it
Use
like that. Just,
like half the screen.
Look at all that fucking poop.
Hi,
Yeah,
Sarah. Hi, Brian.
We had to watch the new episode of Mandalorian.
Okay.
yeah,
So good.
It's
So good.
yeah. I think we're about to segue
Well,
to that.
well, you guys are
Oh,
watching Mandalorian.
Eventually.
Everybody should.
As soon as I say this, I feel like The Wire was like one of the best shows to like.
That's a really popular one. I've never seen
Watch
it
The
before.
Wire.
The Wire was good.
It shows you like the life of like cops. Now they basically really are a bunch of assholes that are
Mhm.
assholes. But like
Okay.
it also goes into like how the criminals went, what their behavior is like. I feel like it was very good, like at keeping what. I mean, it was what it was, and I can't really explain it without like having rewatched it. But I remember it was pretty good.
Another top TV show that just came to mind, which book is for no other reason than my brain is a weird place, but Brooklyn Nine-Nine is fucking badass and hilarious and
I
makes me happy.
I choose to believe that show is about postal workers.
It's
I wish it was.
it's really frustrating for me because of how much it glorifies cops, but also
I know.
it's really funny. It's so
Yeah.
good, but also it's got a lot of cop love in it, and it hurts my heart.
But
I know, and
And
that's
that-
like it's one of those. I feel like it hurts me too, but I also enjoy it because it's like it's a comedy, but it's also very like surprisingly real characters
Yeah.
and like genuine character development, and also like genuine representation of LGBT and people of color, and it makes me happy.
on that
Yeah.
same thing, but completely different because it doesn't do any of that really. But The League is excellent.
Yes.
The League.
I got
Mainly
into
because
it
I
a
love
little
Rafi.
Yeah.
I just want to be Rafi.
Yes.
Because Rafi.
Yes.
bit. You are Rafi.
Rafi is legitimately the cringiest, most uncomfortable character I've ever seen in a television show. And I think if that's your goal in life, you're doing really well. I'm
Thanks.
so proud of
Appreciate it.
you. You have like the ability to turn any situation into very, very uncomfortable, awkward shit. I was telling Sarah about your time that you went to Chris Murphy's birthday party.
Finally.
And the more I think about that, the more I'm like, how the fuck did we not get arrested? Like, there were so many terrified white people there. Like, I'm just interrupting because I thought it would be funny to get into the call and scream my dick fell off. But Robbie one time went to a mutual friend of ours' birthday party, and like so the guy's name's Chris. Chris had explained like most of the people there were his girlfriend and now wife's friends. They weren't really his friends, and like he didn't feel as comfortable in that environment. So Robbie took that as a personal challenge. Stood up in the middle of the room, just with everyone around him. I mean, he was like,
hang on.
Perfect.
Also, we have to remember that this happened after like you and me and the couple people that came with us. It was just like our car and Chris out on the porch for a while by ourselves. It came after this. So
yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, and like no one was really paying attention to Chris, but it was his birthday. So Robbie goes into literally the center of the room where everyone is, and he just goes, "Hey, I thought this was a party for Chris." And the room's fucking dead.
Nobody knows. Nobody there knows me. Nobody there
weird
knows me.
And I mean, it's a tall, skinny redhead dude. You don't know what's coming. And so, stops, and then Shelly, Chris's wife, goes, "It is a party for Chris, Robbie." And he goes, "Oh," and then he just walks off. That was it. And then before we left, we were getting in the car, and Robbie said, "Oh, I forgot something. Drive back by the house real quick," because we parked a little ways away. So I drove back by. Robbie runs in, steals every bag of chips that they have, and then runs back into the car. And we just take. So yeah, if you're trying to be Rafi, like you're fucking nailing it.
God damn it, Robbie.
I wanted the chips.
God damn it, dude.
I have learned to expect nothing less than this.
I wanted the chips.
It was impressive. Who all went with? It was you, me,
And
Dan.
Jess. Yeah.
Did Jess go to that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was fucking wild. I spent like an hour standing outside their kitchen window just staring in at people. And I have dark hair. And so and I had like a dark jacket and everything like that. So all you could see was my face like a ghost in the window. And again, I don't know how we didn't get arrested.
Because why not?
Oh, God.
And then also she was having people write on his balloons for the party or whatever. I did the whole Pokemon theme song on my balloon.
Every single word.
Perfect.
It was
Perfect.
impressive.
I want to be the...
Yeah, that's basically what I did. Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
That was a good.
But did you do the whole Pokemon rap?
I did not.
Oh, shit.
I failed.
We need to have a party for Chris so you can do that.
I'm sorry. I'm a horrible human being and I do horrible things.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you are I mean,
Lovely.
effectively Allie should be worshiping you because you're like this weird embodiment of Loki.
Like, legitimately, it's terrifying. Yeah.
It makes a lot of people uncomfortable, but generally works out fine.
Uh-huh. I mean,
Weird.
Loki is brilliant. Like, Loki's not an evil being. It's just an embodiment of chaos.
That's not me.
Yeah. So let's talk about Star Wars.
Wait, you guys want to talk about?
Wars?
Wait, you guys want to talk about Storage Wars? I love Storage Wars. I love to watch Storage Wars.
W-O-R-E-S.
Do you guys like Storage Wars? Because that show is amazing.
I won't play Storage Wars. No, so I mean, I think we ran out of
Nuh-uh.
everybody's topics. Who hasn't
Allie
brought up
needs
a
to go
topic?
and
Allie?
Patrick needs to go.
Yeah, I need to
Allie?
go and
I-
Patrick needs to go.
I
I
think
don't.
I'm,
I
think I'm
never
gonna-
have.
I think I'm gonna bounce actually, just because like I do need to go get my buddy at the airport. So it's like I'm gonna dip. I'm talking with my tattoo artist right now. I got a session tomorrow to get an earthbender symbol, so I'm fine tuning that. So like
I'm so excited for
Okay.
you,
Very
man.
nice.
Hey Pat,
Okay.
look up.
Me and Patrick, we're gonna talk about Star Wars later.
Woo!
There we
Real
go.
quick, before you go, Pat, look up WKUK tattoo artist and watch that skit and get that tattoo done.
Oh dear God.
so I'm gonna save that for later. It's
Yeah, it's like it's no
Oh,
rush. Just
hey,
just get that
Brian.
tattoo.
You weren't on earlier when I showed this to everyone
Right, boys,
else.
be-
But bye, Patrick. We love you.
Bye, Pat. We
But-
love you.
But
We're
I sent this
Patrick.
to Allie and
Yes,
Rob and to everyone in the stream chat. There's a new deep fake out of Gollum singing "Nothing Compares to You," and
Ooh.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were gonna say it was Gollum
no,
fucking.
it's
What?
he's doing it to the ring obviously because the ring is his precious. So you should go check that out.
I know.
Does
I
he
mean,
fuck it?
probably.
Brian,
Okay.
You probably could.
why would you want
It's a ring.
I don't want to, but like if I know it exists, I kind of need to see it.
Rule
Right
34.
It's just like one of those things, like I'm not into it, but also if it exists, I'm like, well, I need, at least need to have that experience.
No, Brian.
Allie, what's your
Oh,
Sarah,
shit.
you shouldn't be
Does
surprised
Sarah
by now.
know
You
about
shouldn't
cake
be
parts?
surprised by now.
I'm just disappointed.
Allie, what's your question?
I never have a question for inclement weather. Like my brain is I don't know. I'm just here. I'm along for
Give
the
us a
ride.
question.
I
I
like
just
Someone give us a question.
what?
Hey Sarah, what's your question? It's your
Oh,
turn.
I didn't even roll for this. This is
It's your
fucked.
turn.
Shit.
Roll for initiative. Also roll for
How much wood
face.
could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck
Actually,
wood?
physicists have determined this.
Oh shit!
God
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Here we go.
Turn on Reed in the living room.
What?
They actually haven't. I
No.
just wanted everyone to get really upset that I was going to go into a diatribe about
God
physics.
Son of a bitch.
Damn
You motherfucker.
It me.
I mean, yeah, that's on brand.
Hey, did you guys know that like there are still Star Wars fans who think that they're trying to shove feminazi ideals
Hey.
down everyone's throat, even though they got rid of Rose and Finn's
Hey, Brian.
storylines?
So,
Mhm.
real quick, I just looked it up. They have actually determined how much wood could a woodchuck chuck. It is 35 cubic feet of dirt in the course of digging a burrow. If he could chuck
I'm
wood,
so
he would
impressed.
chuck an equivalent amount to the weight of the dirt, or 700 pounds of wood.
That's amazing.
I'm so glad to know that this is what someone spent time researching and calculating.
Yes.
It makes me happy.
Son of
So,
a bitch.
back to Star Wars. I apologize, Brian.
God damn, we're back to Star Wars.
I originally was going to watch Harry Potter 4, but then I saw you guys were on and wanted to be funny, but then Pat left, so now I feel like we have to talk about something.
Well, you wanted to talk about feminazis, right?
No, I was just amazed. Like, so someone on Facebook shared a meme about like it's really funny, or it's really cool to see people like standing in front of stuff that they've destroyed, and it had like Iron Man walking away from an explosion, Joker, and then it had what's her name, Kennedy, the president of Lucasfilms, and it was her in front of the Star Wars logo. And I was like, okay. So I went and clicked on it, and it was just a bunch of people were like, it's the feminazis. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay, guys. They literally fucked over all of the people of color and females in this film. But yeah, no, still somehow they're shoved. What? It literally became a fucking, like, Rey couldn't fucking do shit without Kylo. It was the white male savior you wanted the entire. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yep. About right.
That's crazy.
Hey, I'm just pissed off. I don't really know what to say about it. I'm pissed off that it's
Hey,
still
Brian.
like,
Brian.
I expected it after the first couple movies, but the last one should have shut that shit up.
Brian, this is perfect because this is the show where we talk about our feelings, and you're feeling pissed off. So I mean, this is the perfect spot.
Do you think you guys know about the neutrino bomb, right?
I think so.
Where it's supposed to kill, it will not do destruction to non-organic objects.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to do that for ideologies?
Yes.
No.
It's called straw man. It's called straw man
Aside from
fallacies.
war. It's called a neutrino bomb.
I mean, it's called murder.
Not opposed to any of those.
No, but for real, it's hard because some things are so ingrained in people's psyches, and you have to like really dig into them and try to like you have to like come at them from a way. You have to like do therapy for them. You have to like go at them in such a way where they come to the realization.
You have to make them think they're on your side.
Yeah, basically, you have to make them think that you're on the same page, and then sort of like veer them off into the right direction. They have to get there themselves, otherwise they won't get there.
Or
murder.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Just tossing it out there.
Just a casual murder.
Yeah. Hey, does that dice bag have dividers that are firm?
It does. Well, they're not firm. They're like kind of like they're spongy-ish, so they're like they'll fold up with it when you cinch it closed, but they stay solid enough that they don't like let the dice fall into the wrong pocket.
Okay, cool. I saw that and was curious about it.
Yeah, guys, I was thinking about getting you guys like wormwood dice, but then I was like, oh shit, it's either
I would
like
have killed
really,
you.
it's like either really like or and they're inexpensive but or super expensive and oh my god.
Yeah, I would
pretty
have
inexpensive.
legitimately murdered you.
Yeah, I feel like everybody would have.
Not allowed.
Like, that's too much money. But but for real though, I want the opalite dice.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I want it.
Opalite is one of my favorites.
Everyone's
my favorite.
As soon as I get a regular job, I'm just going to start sending you random shit. Just to make you uncomfortable.
Don't you fucking dare, Brian.
I dare.
No.
I mean, that is the one that's full if you want to get something out.
We don't need to know this.
It's mostly she'll get grossed out and stop.
How do you know?
Because you did.
What if I'm into it? Ow.
She's into being grossed out.
He scratched me. Ow.
You know what? That leads. I do have a question. What's your favorite rock, guys?
Oh shit! Tiger
or
Eye.
gem?
Tiger's
Party.
Party rock.
God damn it!
Favorite kind of rock.
Adult contemporary.
No.
Oh no!
Gem rock.
What did you say,
from
Brian?
Earth. Stone.
Crystal gems.
Graveler. I like Graveler.
I like Graveler.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Gollum.
I like
Gollum's a turtle.
dude, because like it's as the first evolution, he
Adam
can fly, and then he's like, "Fuck it, I guess I need legs."
Adam says Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. Did Adam
I think my favorite kind of rock
stream?
is probably the kind that you get in Pepto Bismol.
Bismuth?
Oh,
Oh,
Bismuth.
yeah, the stuff that
Bismuth.
changes like is all really weird.
those things are pretty.
And they settle your stomach for some reason.
I like emeralds.
That's nice.
I like green, so emeralds are cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like Opal. Like, I think legitimately my favorite.
Oh,
But they get fucked up really easily, so it's like
Yeah.
They have a low tolerance, or
they're like partly water, so the water will evaporate and they'll lose their
They're
colors.
opalescence.
Mm-hmm.
they'll lose their opalescence. That's why opalite
Oh,
is like
Go. Evanescence.
Wake
Can you,
me
like-
up.
can you can you
okay, wake up.
can you put the essence of opal in a diffuser and make
Save
smell like
me.
it?
Call my name and save me from the dark.
Wake me up.
Oh dear
Bid my
God.
blood to run. Before I come undone.
Rob's going all the way.
Sarah's
What?
all about this shit right now.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta start over.
How can you see
gotta
into
get
my
my goofy on.
eyes?
I love
How can you see into my eyes?
He's doing the whole thing.
Like open doors. That song.
I love it. I love
My-
it.
Greatest fucking
Well, my
song.
favorite rock.
Please sponsor us so that Rob can do this forever.
My favorite rock is probably quartz, because it gets your energy right, and I just think that's what attracts people to the mountains out here.
God
I'm
damn it.
so
You're
I'm
fucking
so
trolling.
happy that you said that because I was waiting for one of you fuckers to say that.
Every time I go out on a hike, every time I go out on a hike, whenever I'm hiking and like there's a quartz vein or I come across a giant like spot of quartz that's just sticking out somewhere, I like to, especially if like there's somebody going past me on a trail, I'm just like, the energy in this spot is just right where it's supposed to be. Like I just feel comfortable here. It vibes with me really well.
My chakras
Exactly.
are aligned, bro.
You should get down as they walk by and lick it. Just look in the eyes and lick it. Sorry,
Don't
I'm trying to
tempt
get
me.
balanced.
If me and Allie say no, he's gonna find a way to do it.
No, dude, I want you to do it, but video it, cause that's
Well,
fucking.
then I guess
hilarious.
I need to get
Get a
you guys to go
big-
on hikes with me.
Yeah.
Get you a big like
Likes going on hikes.
block of like salt, shape it into what you would think a quartz would be like, the ones that would align your chakras
Hey,
and
Rob.
just like eat it.
Hey Rob, real quick, Stream Chat has a
Probably
request.
die though.
They want you to do the.
I don't really know the.
Well, you
Rap
got to do it
part,
in Goofy.
sorry.
Come on, it's a request.
All of this.
I've been waiting 1,000 years to see.
Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead.
I actually don't know the lyrics.
Something I can see you sitting there in front of me. Something about I don't know.
Oh God, love it.
But
Wake me up, Matt.
but no, my actual favorite rock is probably petrified wood.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
My favorite type of rock is the kind that, fucking fossilizes shit. I like fossils. They're my favorite rock.
Do fossils count as rocks?
Yeah. they're
Fuck
rock.
it.
She said gems.
What is
though.
Well,
She said rock.
then I guess
No.
it
I
would
said
just.
rock first, and then y'all fucking
I
started
guess-
talking music shit, and so I had to
I guess-
specify.
We also talked about Dwayne
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yes.
But I guess as far as like gyms, then I'd have to go with me because I'm a fucking gym.
It's true.
Valid answer. I approve.
You're a jewel meant to be displayed. It's a song from something Brian
know.
posted.
Petrified wood is awesome. I've got some petrified wood somewhere around my desk.
Petrify me, daddy.
What?
What did I post, Rob?
Huh?
What?
Rob said I
What?
posted the song that he was just singing.
Oh, it's on one of your fucking playlists, I think. Unless it's on one of mine. It's a song about being a jewel.
Oh! Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
You have to bite off her fingers.
But yeah, I don't know. So rocks.
Rocks, man. Rocks.
Man, I like. Speaking of adult contemporary, let's talk about Christian contemporary for a second.
Oh dear, no. That I'm out. Bye.
What are you doing?
See ya.
What's happening?
Oh, bye.
Christian contemporary music.
Oh, okay.
Talking about Skillet.
I'm talking about worship music.
Talking about worship
Okay.
music.
I'll be back to chat about this in a second, but my food just got delivered. BRB.
Oh,
I
she's
bet
just
it's
trying to
Chipotle.
hide from it.
Are we...
Is it Chipotle? Oh. Why would you do this?
I didn't do it. You did it.
How could you do this?
I didn't
Why would you do
it.
this?
I was asking if we were talking about warships.
What's your favorite warship,
What's
guys?
your favorite warship?
Mine's the Lusitania, because it's fucking dead.
Aw. Oh, God.
My favorite warship? I don't know. Probably a U-boat.
Ah, nice. Good choice.
You guys ever seen 1917?
Yes.
I was
That's a-
born there.
Why would you just shove it in my titty? Now everybody on the
All
internet
of
knows I
them
have
my
titties.
They
We already
were-
knew that.
Oh.
Internet, he has titties.
Guys, I have a confession to make. I have 2 whole titties.
Dose.
Like, how'd that happen?
I eat a lot of Reese's.
Peanut butter cups.
What you got, Allie? What you got for me?
Is it Chipotle?
No, Chinese food.
Good. What kind? What are you eating?
I ordered crab rangoons.
Oh man,
steamed
Patrick would be so down
dumplings,
for this once he heard crab
and-
rangoons because he loves crab
and
rangoons.
some shrimp mayfun.
Ooh.
Hey,
Ooh, I
Hey,
don't know
Brian.
what any of that is. But Chinese food is
it's
probably full of MSG, which is delicious.
MSG.
MSG, please sponsor us.
delicious.
MSG, please.
Genuinely, I
Yep.
love MSG. It's one of the best things you can cook with.
You got 2 options when it comes to Chinese food: orange chicken and kung pao chicken.
hey, Brian.
Orange chicken
You remember
is
that
pretty darn
night that
good.
I think we were trying to watch the Matrix movies.
Yeah.
With you, me, and Gerard, and you ate too much kung pao chicken.
I ate too much kung pao chicken from Panda Express, and I legitimately, I think, I know what a lot of people are going to say, Brian. There is no way you can know the pain of childbirth. My response is, I've had a lot of kung pao chicken from Panda Express, and I feel like
I have burped it.
it's probably not the same, but it's up there. I was
No.
legitimately screaming in the
Yeah.
fucking.
We were
bathroom.
having
What?
trouble. We were having trouble watching the movie, Gerard and I, because we were laughing so hard because he was like crying in the bathroom, like it literally sounded like labor. He was like, oh, and like crying and like sobbing on the toilet.
Dear
I think
God.
that's where I think that's where I screamed out. I don't remember eating fucking broken glass.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, you remember that time we lit our toilet?
Yeah,
on fire?
that was a good
Look at
time.
Our freshman year of college, we had this like obsession with somehow lighting our toilet on fire. We talked about it for days, And then before we moved out, we fucking did it.
Why am I not surprised?
We have a lot of fun.
Like,
when Brian's involved, shenanigans ensues. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that like Robbie's there. Robbie knows that Brian enables him, or me. I like. Remember that time we like in the middle of like fucking at some point in school we were in the middle of something. I don't know. We were able to free roam the halls, and we yelled out "Stop! Hammer time!" And like everybody legitimately got scared because we yelled out "Stop!"
It was at the beginning of the day when we had like homeroom or before homeroom where they let us in, and it was before all the school shootings started, but like it was still kind of in people's minds. So anytime people heard loud noises, everyone immediately just like freaked out. Well, I, being an insensitive teenager, saw that as an opportunity, and so I was loud all the fucking time. And yeah, there was something where like was I the one that screamed and you're the one who tried to calm everybody down by saying it's hammer time or some shit?
No, me, you, I think, Caleb, and a couple of other people. We just like got in a huddle together and we were like, "Stop! Hammer time!" And we all danced.
Oh, okay.
But we yelled "Stop!" and like paused for a while, and everybody got real quiet and looked at us like, "Oh shit, what's gonna happen?" Mostly because like you were there and everybody's like, "What's he fucking gonna do now?"
Hey, Brian. Just to go back to your original
fly.
statement, Stream Chat says that 1917 is an amazing movie.
What is that? What is that movie?
It's it's this like really well shot war movie from World War One, where it's done almost all in continuous shot with a few minor transitions, and they follow these two dudes kind of through this trek to get information overnight from one battalion to another because they're walking into a trap, and they're trying to save like 1,600 people from dying in this push. And so like they have to go over no man's land, and they're like, oh yeah, they abandoned that, and they're like, no the fuck they didn't. And so they're like terrified for like the first hour of the movie, and then bad shit happens when you don't expect it. And then there's like this weird in-between scene where he finds this woman with a baby underground, and then he goes and has to tell Benedict Cumberbatch to stop being a dick. It's good. It's a good movie.
That was one of the last movies.
I think
that was like maybe the last movie I saw in theaters before everything shut down.
Yeah. I found it while sailing the seas.
Yes.
Oh.
Aye, Cap.
Speaking of sailing the seas,
So,
have you guys seen that fucking lighthouse thing with Willem Dafoe and fucking?
That's on, isn't it?
I don't know what it's on. I think it might be. It might be on Amazon Prime. I think. Actually.
I don't know.
It's like in black and white, and it's got like there's a scene where, like, I don't know, Willem Dafoe does Willem Dafoe shit and gets real crazy, you know? And I think there's like a part where he like jerks off in front of Team Edward, the fucking vampire boy.
If it's Amazon
Robert
Prime,
Pattinson.
Boys too. They're really into letting dudes jack off on film.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're like HBO boobs. We're gonna show dudes jacking off.
Who's gonna stop me? No one, apparently.
No, but so random thought. Just because yelling about high school bullshit and all that. Did y'all ever have a bomb threat at your high school? Those are fun.
Yeah. We got a school shooter too.
Same.
Yay.
Same.
We had
only what
I was gonna say
Go ahead.
we had a riot declared at our school, and they maced and like threw gas, whatever the mace canisters or whatever down a hallway after a pep rally.
That happened
Oh,
in the
weird.
middle of a day at Cleveland Heights High, and we were locked in. We were told to stay in our classrooms, and anyone who was in the halls after the lockdown got
Mm-hmm.
arrested, and like 20 kids got arrested. It was fun.
Oh, some kid, like our high school, middle school are like real close to each other. Burns High School, middle school. Some fucking kid brought a gun to
I honestly
the
don't
middle
see
school
how like
and like shot the ceiling 3 times, and like that was the only time we've ever had something like a
honest.
shooter type situation because they all like a bunch of kids were out in the fields and they could hear the guns, so they like ran to the high school.
I honestly, knowing where
Mm.
Burns Middle and High is and everything out that way, I don't see how that's a more common occurrence.
It is. Charlie talks
Yeah.
about it all the time.
Okay. Yeah, that was the. Oh
Yeah, this
God.
place is hell, by the way.
One of my friends got kicked out of school because he had ninja stars in his locker. Another friend got kicked out because he had a full like deer skull and antlers in his locker. That was a weird one. My friends were strange. But we also had like several like people show up with guns and weapons, and
Wow.
bomb threats were the best because you would get to school and you would be there for like 10 minutes, and then like word would get around and you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna leave and go to the coffee shop and figure out if we're gonna have school in a half hour or not.
Did you
Okay,
guys did you guys ever wear those really big like Jinko imitation pants that had really big legs, and then it would rain and they'd get really slippery and then you'd fall?
Yep.
No.
Although it was more trip pants with the chains and all of
Okay.
that, and then us
Oh.
being told that classified as a weapon at school, and so we had to go and change.
Oh yeah. That
Because
happened to me
metal
once. I did.
chains were
I,
dangerous.
I had like a metal chain wallet thing, and I didn't realize that it was like a thing. It just came with the pants.
Now,
It was just the
now,
pants,
guys, I know this is
Aw.
really hard to believe, but I've never been really, really cool with fashion. I don't ever do anything with it, so
man.
Same.
I just wear jeans and a
I was in
t-shirt
8th
most
grade.
days.
I was stupid.
Because, like,
I was in eighth and ninth grade. I tried to be cool.
Rob, you are cool, though. You don't have to
It-
fucking try,
It
bro.
was stupid. Yeah, that's what I realized in like 10th grade. I was just like, you know what? Fuck all this bullshit.
Because he's already cool. He fucking doesn't need to try.
I was already cool. I didn't realize it, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, man, I'm really fucking cool. What do I give a shit? Put duct tape on my shoes.
I did
It's like,
that.
I fucking
Who
hated
did
like
that?
I was like really against brands and
I-
branding. Like
Same.
putting brands on your fucking clothes. It's like, why are you simping for these people? Simp
Whoa,
wasn't even a
Rob,
word,
watch
but it was just
the language there, buddy.
Oh yeah, we can't
Gonna
say
get banned, man.
enforcement doesn't go.
we can
You
say
can't
it.
say you can't
We
say it
can't-
in a derogatory way, though.
You can't
Well,
say it
also-
in a derogatory way, as in like going up to people and harassing them, being like, "You're a simp, you're a simp." You can't do that. You can't like directly get somebody and like harass them directly.
You
It's
can't
like,
say, "I want to kill the president of the United States of America." You
No,
cannot
wait,
say that.
I can because this is just a PSA. But if you were to say this,
I'm explaining to you that you cannot say that.
but what you can say is that if you go to room 27 of the hotel on Easton Bonnet, it's got the best view of the Oval Office. Just hypothetically, you could say that. It would be illegal.
Yeah. Because that's a separate statement.
We meet under the George Washington Street Bridge every Wednesday night at 7.
Password.
That was a good bit. Yeah. Well, now you guys did that. You fucking threw me off my game. I was gonna say something. Something.
So that was, I think Rob and I were going through that at the same time because his sister Dana showed us SLC Punk, and then that was just literally the most formative time of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we got to the point where we were tearing logos off of shit, refused to wear brand name clothing, duct taped over stuff that people bought us. Except I still fucking wore Chuck
And that was
Taylors
the only shoe that he would fucking wear. The only shoe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
30.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wore Chuck Taylors every day for like many years in a row.
You want to
Like,
hear how
Jesus
cool
Christ.
I was about my Chuck Taylors? I had so many pairs that I would mismatch the colors sometimes.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
I only ever had one pair at a time, and I would
Me
wear
too.
them until the soles were literally gone, and then I would get a new pair.
I still have both of mine, and there's a hole in the bottom of like 2 shoes.
I'm pretty sure I've got a dead pair somewhere in my parents'
Brian.
house. Yeah.
Stream Chat
What's
wants
up?
you to know that we got one new viewer. It's our personal FBI agent.
What's up, buddy?
Hell yeah!
Hey,
What's up, FBI agent?
You should.
What's up, Jerry?
Keep up with all the treason we're talking about, and once we get there, if you got an Amazon Prime subscription, you just get that Prime subscription going for us, and maybe reconsider your career choice.
Fuck me, Jerry.
Yeah. What's up, Jerry?
Fuck
How's
me,
the
Jerry.
kids?
Oh my god!
I really like this human music.
I think I'll let my children listen to music.
What if we get copyright struck for that? Human music is on Spotify,
Mm-hmm.
so
And that one song that happened at the end of last season.
oh, that good ass song,
With, what's her name? Katomi?
the one that makes my dick hard.
It apparently
good
does
song.
that.
It doesn't make my dick hard. It makes my heart soft.
It makes my heart stick hard.
It's true. This is true.
What? No, you can see up my nose. Don't.
Sarah,
No.
did you see
No.
the
Camera's
several
not good
million?
What?
Did you see the several million inclement weather bullshit memes that I made after last week?
Yes.
Because apparently, Jesus Christ, it's changed topic to how much this show just like kills me inside. I love you all, but like,
I love you.
damn.
I feel like you guys should have been used to that one. That was like a lowball one. That wasn't even that eagle shit in your chest memes.
No, dude, we didn't
got 15 minutes
speak
left.
of that ever again.
We got 15 minutes left. Let's break Allie's will to live.
No, leave my twin alone. Leave
It's
my
very,
twin alone.
it's very easy to do that.
No,
Hey, Allie,
Yeah.
what's
no,
what's the news on
No.
the police front
no,
this week?
no. Leave her alone.
I got
You're so
chastised by Pat for drinking a bang at the beginning of stream. So
I informed Allie.
On
Allie
brand.
that any bang drank after 5 p.m. is a felony.
I continue to be on brand, drinking caffeine late at night and being illegal.
Why are you doing this?
Because
she
you're
can.
insufferable.
Her
Yeah,
end
because
game
you're
is to annoy the shit out of you.
Hey,
Yes.
hey guys,
Because it's
hang on.
funny. It's funny
Stream
to
Chat
annoy you.
remembers last week.
Yes.
Stream Chat just said poop jokes and horse dicks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, thanks.
God damn
Thanks,
it.
stream chat. That's quite literally.
I forgot about that.
I found out
Please.
my coworkers watches the stream, so like, hey Drew, please don't tell my boss.
Hey, Drew, horse
No,
cops.
please don't do that.
Drew,
Hey,
look,
No,
we know you come here to talk.
no,
Drew, listen,
hey,
listen,
Drew, if you are,
preserve him.
hey,
Do
Drew,
not-
if
do
you
not
are
touch him.
watching
Let's level.
and you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. We could use the subscribe, man, if you're enjoying the content.
Yeah, follow.
Even if you're not enjoying the content, click the follow button, please.
Yeah.
It's
If-
like
It genuinely does help us.
If you believe that there's a place on the internet for 4 nerds to talk about horse cocks and one
Stop.
person to have a fucking existential crisis
no,
as a result of it,
no,
you need to make sure that you're supporting us.
no. Brian,
I mean, one of us is guaranteed to have a crisis. One of
Well-
us. Any one of us.
Well, hey, Brian,
And sometimes Sarah.
hey,
It's true.
Because sometimes
well,
we play
Brian,
Sarah.
the theme for this week's inclement weather
And
kind of got
barley.
established before you got on here, but apparently we've just been finding Rob's thing, all inclement weather.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
we
yeah,
have
you
been
found that thing.
finding Rob's thing all night.
Furries?
Van Wool.
oh,
Mhm.
again?
Huh?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Always.
Deborah Ann
Tall
Wool.
people.
Like,
Tall people.
tall
Uh,
lady.
Come on, Deborah Ann Wool's everybody's
And then
thing.
and then
I don't
the
even
lady who
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
lady who
straight
plays
up.
the widow on Into the Badlands.
Oh,
Oh god, the redhead widow lady with like her great hair.
Although the second season she looked really different and didn't do it as much for me.
Yeah, in first season of that, her fucking hair was like. I'm not really. Like, sometimes, just, guys, come on. If you see her, you know what I'm talking about. She's.
These are Rob's things. A few of Rob's things.
these are a
Well,
few.
if fucking
Hmm.
Patrick were here and I was like wanting to like throw more Star Wars stuff down, because I was playing like Jedi Fallen Order. There's a character called Night Sister Mirren.
Mm.
I'm into her
Rob-
real
Rob-
bad.
So, aroused by bamboo shoots being shoved up your fingernails.
Oh, please. Why?
Mm.
Why?
Rob also really likes penis teeth. Like people, like instead of
Right.
teeth, they have penises.
Brian.
What he does, he talks about it all the
Right.
time.
I legitimately talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Penis teeth and flesh trees. Flesh trees is the one that got me.
No.
Like somebody mentioned that flesh trees with fucking psoriasis, and I was
Oh,
out. Like they actually outdid me.
Oh, I'm out. Goodbye.
Rob,
What? What?
Trees
What?
made of skin.
Why?
That's human skin.
Why?
Rob used to have a kink about needles going in his neck.
And I didn't have a kink about that.
Yeah, you
It
did.
wasn't a kink. It was a fear. It was
Same-
like a. It was like a fear, like in the way that like.
I'm sending Sarah all of the memes that I made after last week's episode.
Like, I'm just wondering.
Because I made so many after last week's episode.
There's just too. There was so much that happened. So much. It was too much.
These are
Hey,
amazing,
can I
Alex.
tell you guys an observation I've had tonight? When it was me, Rob, Patrick, and Allie, we were actually going through our questions.
We
were having a good
normal.
time.
We were
We
having
were
a
normal,
good
yes, we were.
conversation.
And
We
then-
were talking
and
about
then-
TV. We were talking about.
And then Brian and
normal
Sarah
shit.
show up.
We got in here now, and I'm like I'm telling you, I swear to God, Brian brings it out of me and Robbie. He just does. He just
I bring out
brings
the
out.
worst.
It's
I
like,
really do.
yeah, he's a bad influence, but also
It's awesome.
we get into funny shit.
Also, Sarah, the second to last one is my favorite. Me getting thrown out the fucking window.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
It's so blurry.
Oh,
Everyone knows the meme format, though.
I know the meme format, and
so
I can
good.
only
I
imagine
love it.
what we're doing.
It's great.
Follow our social medias to see it at some point in the future, guys.
Yeah. That was
That was a preview.
of the goods.
Also, hey, fellow Almora RPG people, send me some motherfucking content, guys.
Okay, I'll try.
Robbie is the only one who sends me things that I
I'm
need.
working
I need
on
some
long-form
content,
stuff.
y'all.
Everybody else to do more meme stuff.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, we
making
need memes.
you're getting started on the stuff, but like people,
We need
I need
memes.
I need some content, y'all. My brain is kind of fried.
I've actually went to my 3.5 DM's house last night and spent a few hours talking, because he does self-publishing books and he does writing and stuff like based off of his homebrew world, and we spent a long time talking about like putting interesting stories in a world that you've created and like world building and shit like that. And I've got a couple things that I'm looking to put out soon, and there's also like Pat's interest in the Korean history is something that I also kind of share, because I want there to be a story about how they carved out such a large part of the world for themselves and not have to constantly fight like humans, elves, and dwarves for space. So I am thinking about writing something significantly longer about the Korean Wars, because I've got like a sketch of the history, but I'm gonna maybe flesh that out. So like everybody else do memes, and I'll do cooler, in-depth shit if I don't have to think about memes.
Please,
Memes. We
please,
got memes. Got the memes.
I need content.
One
and like,
does not simply get through
give,
If you're
send me
an
shit
entire
about your characters. Like, literally, like, just give me something to put up, because our socials would love to be more than memes as well. Like, send me shit about your characters and like what is your character like, and like just give me something, y'all. I love you, but give me stuff.
Remind me
Gaius
to art.
Give
is
it.
weirded
Give it
out
to
by
me.
monstrosities.
Give it to me.
Anything
Give me
that's
all
like
the
a
stuff.
monster that's like
You
like-
could write music for the characters. We could have theme songs.
my song is ba 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 ba.
You
No,
can't.
no, no.
You can't
Theirs is
take that.
no. Theirs is bum ba da dum ba da dum dum.
Actually,
ours goes bum bum bum
actually,
bada,
it's
bum
Yeah.
I call bathroom.
What Robbie said.
Can we just like clip that
Mine
and
goes
put it on
burp, burp, burp,
repeat?
burp, burp, burp.
Rob is supposed to be clipping out funny shit.
Yeah,
And-
Rob, clip out
Yes.
all this bullshit. Clip out all this
I
bullshit.
forgot about that. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna do that.
Just
Swear to God,
and pull out the minute-long clips.
yeah, I'm gonna get the minute long clips. I fucking forgot. I'm gonna have to like tase myself every time I forget something.
But also, if you guys are watching our shit regularly, you think of a meme and you want to send it to us, you can send it to our socials at just any of the Almora RPG socials, or email it to us at almorarpg@gmail.com. And we will give it to Allie. It's very likely she'll post it unless it's just a picture of your dick, in which case it goes in my personal folder.
His directly.
It's gonna
Not,
go to you one way or the other.
And I will be drawing a face on it, just so you know.
I can't.
don't encourage them.
I can't enjoy it if it doesn't have a face on it.
Oh
will
God,
put
think
it
about it.
In glitter.
Human face.
There you go, Allie. I
Human
just sent you
face.
one.
At the end of a penis.
Well, it's like the people who put hats and arms on snakes, except penises.
I just sent Allie
Thank you,
one
Robbie.
that
Thank you.
you all might enjoy.
One does not simply get through a single session of inclement weather without talking about poop.
This is true.
That's true.
It's already happened. It's already happened. Goodbye. Done.
But seriously, if you guys have meme ideas, send them to us. We'll post them. We'll credit you. We'll link your socials and all that jazz.
Oh
So-
yeah, hell yeah.
So anyway, how are you guys pooping?
I'm right there.
You guys
I'm
get
like
enough fiber?
a 3 on the scale on the Bristol stool scale right now. You know, I'm close to normal.
What is that? Walk us
Yeah, Allie's just checking out. She's checking out.
walk us through the Bristol stool scale real quick.
Please don't.
Are you serious?
Please don't do it. Just don't do it.
Are you
Let-
serious?
We're done. We're out. We out.
Are
We
you
out.
serious?
We out. We done.
It's 1 to
Huh?
You ever got to get them ghost poops or keep wiping?
Dude, all
Wipe and wipe. You still poop.
Still poop. Still poop.
She's gone. Allie's gone. Allie's freaking gone.
I fucking hate you guys.
But yeah, no, that does suck. I hate that.
That means you need more
Ghost
fiber,
poof.
by the way.
Yeah.
Does it?
Well,
Yeah.
here, I'm gonna tell you a 3 on the Bristol stool scale. How they describe it is a sausage shape with
God
cracks
damn
in the
it,
surface.
Robbie.
We're learning.
A type 4 is like a smooth, soft sausage.
Hang on, what? I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Bob was-
Well, we'll start with type 1, and type 1 is indicative of severe constipation.
Okay, so it's a brick.
Separate hard lumps. Yes. Type 2 is
Okay.
mild constipation. It's lumpy and sausage-like.
Okay.
3 and
okay.
4 are both normal, basically. Type 3 is a sausage shape with cracks in the surface. Type 4 is
Okay.
Type 4
Got
is like a smooth, soft sausage or snake.
Okay. Okay. You're a little
Yeah.
more hydrated
Type
at that
5 is lacking fiber. And that's soft blobs with clear-cut edges. Now, types...
point. Now, when you say clear-cut edges, if they're soft, how do they have clear-cut edges?
Hang on.
It's basically-
That's what delineates it from type 6,
territory.
which is mild diarrhea. It's mushy
Okay, we're talking
consistency
liquid at
with
that point.
ragged edges.
Talking
Yeah.
about mud.
And then type 7 is severe.
Mudslide.
And that's just liquid consistency with no solid pieces.
It can
Yeah.
go through a screen door. Yeah.
God.
This is look,
So it's
this
1 to
is
7.
legitimate science.
It's actual
It
science.
is. It's science. I can't tell them it's
Because it
not.
is.
All right, but it is. You'd be
Okay,
wrong.
It is,
okay,
and it's
okay, here we
important
go, here we go.
because-
We're already in it,
everything,
in for a
but fuck
penny, in
all
for a
of them.
pound. Hang on.
No,
I'll tell
don't
you.
get deeper in this. Don't.
Rob,
Rob,
we got-
don't
We
We
go
got
to the
3
dark
minutes
side.
to get as deep
You
as we can.
know.
Let's
This
just keep going.
I'm
Let's go. Let's go.
watch
Where
the-
is
like-
SciShow?
I got in the call, and then just watch this fucking fall apart.
This
Guys?
is all your fucking fault. We were doing good. We were having nice conversations. We weren't talking about shit, and then you got on.
I feel
Our cousins, the Salps. Let's talk about Salps for a second.
who?
A Salp is like a weird jellyfish-like creature that sort of just drifts on in a weird, like, you got like a weird chain thing, but there's like a lot of them together in a Salp swarm. Like,
Okay,
legitimately, they poop so much that they, like, cover the seafloor with nutrients.
Nice.
I just want to say that as somebody who has a chronic illness that involves poop, I don't even talk about poop this much. Like
Same.
this is
Legit same.
Hey,
poop
I'm gonna
talk
give
that
you
we're-
Go watch that video right there. It'll teach you all about Salps and how they're our cousins because they're chordatas.
Hey, I'm
There you go.
gonna give you guys words of wisdom from a man named Danny DeVito. It's 3
Oh my
words.
god.
Poop is funny. It's 3 words.
I legitimately don't talk to my gastroenterologist about poop this much. And they're my literal gastroenterologist. Like,
Yeah.
fucking shit, man.
Well,
Yes.
well, look, you guys have legitimate health concerns, so we talk about the poop that you guys can't talk about. We're out there making sure that people are talking about poop so that the world becomes a safer place for you guys.
But we don't talk about poop. man. That's the thing.
Because it's a sensitive subject for you guys, so we're out there
Yeah,
desensitizing.
we're out here taking the hits, man.
It's not
We're
a
We're
sensitive
taking the
topic
hits.
though. It
online, so
just doesn't need to be
acceptable.
spoken of. Just
Guess
Low
what, guys?
reputation.
Guess what? Guess what,
Guess what?
everybody? We made it to 10 o'clock.
Do-do-do-do.
Dun, 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 dun.
but at what cost? At
What at what cost? What have we come to?
Tune in on
I'd
Monday,
say two.
nerds. We'll,
Let's say,
we'll-
what have we
I'm
done
so
or what have we
proud
come
of
to?
what I could do with 45 minutes. I'm gonna get on later and later and see how quickly I can fuck up these calls.
I tried to stop him, everyone. I tried.
okay.
You guys picked his nose too, so.
Tune in on Monday for Almora RPG. Go follow
Well,
the socials. We're Almora RPG everywhere. Send us emails and tell us about anything at this point. We don't care. But yeah, follow us, like our shit, and we'll see you on
Fashion.
Monday. Bye, nerds.
Fail falls.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.